Welcome to a late night painting session. It's too early for me to go to bed, and I don't have to work tomorrow, so I thought I'd do one more painting tonight. Then I figure after this, I'd probably get a good night's sleep. So I'll put the chat on. I'm not sure if anybody will come in this late, but late night painting session. All right, I'll keep an eye on the chat here. I guess I'm just gonna do a landscape. Take my time, and I'm sitting down actually tonight because it's late, and I guess I'm kind of tired. I mean, I'm a little tired, but I'm just resting my legs, I guess. I'm on my feet all day pretty much. Let me sketch something in here. Let's I think I'm gonna do kind of a lower mountain today. I'm just gonna sketch a few peaks in here. Uh, quite, I'll put quite a few peaks in here. I'll make this mountain look further back. I'll kind of design it right now with this gray color, and then I'll start painting. I'm probably gonna do we'll do a tree up in here, coming from the side, something like that, and maybe one over here as well, and then I'll have let's have a hill come down here, hill in here. We'll have some kind of valley down in here, the foreground here, probably some more trees here. Uh, just a bunch of hills in here, I'm thinking, like this. And then maybe I'll run like a pathway coming from way back there. There we go. There's a good layout. Let's get started. I'm going to do a dark sky today. I'm going to pretty much put my color in from top to bottom. For my sky, I'm going to use some Prussian blue, a little bit of white, and maybe some black in there. I want to have like a dark sky today. Maybe like, maybe it's going to be a darker, almost nighttime, but not quite nighttime. actually got some glaze on my palette here. I'll put a little glaze in here, see what happens. For my trees, I'm gonna use burnt umber with some black in it, and I just put in some dark color for my trees real quick here. Coming from the side. Same thing over here. Just some color. I'm just laying the color down to get some ideas. Let's go back to the sky. I'm going to add a little bit of, I think it's ultramarine blue in here. I'm thinking I want this to be like maybe the sun, maybe the sun just went down, so I'm going to put a little pink, or purple around the top of the mountain here. There we go. I'm sitting tonight. It's a little different feeling. I'm not sure if I got the height of the canvas just right for me, because I think I usually have it a little lower. Let me see. Let me stand up. So it's usually here. So it's usually right. It's a little higher than I'm used to. So the reason I'm saying that is because it's kind of tweaking my shoulder a bit, because the way I have to hold my brush, seems like a little higher, if you know what I mean. That's all right. I'll get through it. Put my mountain back in here. These landscapes are pretty fun. This acrylic paint, if you're new to the channel, I try and paint it in a way where it kind of looks like an oil painting. that's that's the whole goal. That's my goal to make it look like oil. If you've never painted a landscape before, this watch how I do this, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's so far it's been pretty easy, I would say. Just putting a few colors up so far. I'm blending a lot of colors together because I don't want it to look like I'm just grabbing the color from the tube. So I have been mixing colors in with each other. Let me, I want to check the camera, make sure it's showing up all right. Yeah, it's showing up all right. So this is going to be, it's almost like, I think the sun's already been down for a while, so I'm going to make all this pretty dark here. I'm going to use a dark green to get started. And I'm going to have a few hills in here. This hill's going to run pretty much in the front here down to here. I'll take it down to here. So if you're new to the channel, I like to just put my first layer of paint in like this, and then I'll start designing it once I get the first color in. I'm gonna try a little bit of light brown with a little green in it back here on this hill. Almost like it's got more green in it than brown. There we go. Just a hill back there. All right, I think I'm gonna put some water down here. I'm gonna use the blue from the sky, really dark blue. We'll just put a little water down here. Like there's some kind of stream flowing through here. And I'll put some rocks. I think I'm going to put some rocks over here in the foreground. Some kind of rocks here. There we go. Very good. I just put all that paint in with the same brush. This is a number 10. Acrylic brush. And I usually just call this my underpaint. Look at that. Pretty nice. So I'm going to have like a couple trees popping into the side here. looking pretty good. Let me get a smaller brush now. I'm gonna put in some hills back here now. Since it's a nighttime scene, you could probably use black just to create some hilltops in here. Put a few hills in here. It's just black. It'll mix with that green and it'll actually turn green on you. Cool. That's looking good. I think I'm going to use a brush on this whole painting. I don't want to pull the knife out, so what I'm going to do is I guess I'm going to just use a brush. You know, when you use a brush, the painting, it comes out a little different if you use a brush on everything. I like to use a knife on the mountains because it really makes them look really cool, you know, but I'll try and get the effect. The thing about using a brush up here now, I might be able to, you know, swipe my color on here, you know, with the brush and use brush strokes. So it'll help it look like an oil painting, really. Let's try it. So they're gonna end up putting a moon up here, so this will be like probably moonlight hitting on these mountains. A little bit of moonlight. A little bit of moonlight in your see, it looks a little different than a knife, but I mean, it'll still look okay when it's done. You can work your brush like a knife if you want, like if you have a knife in your hand like this. There's a lot of different ways to do mountains. But I'm going to try and make this look cool. It's a late night painting, so I'm trying new things. I kind of like that mountain, actually. Be feathered. Yeah, it's been a while. I decided to do a late night painting. I wonder what time is it for you right now? I'm sitting down, B, because I've been like painting so much and working so much, and I never really get a chance to sit down until I go to bed at night. So I'm like sitting down and painting today. It's the first time in my life that I've sat down to paint. But look at this. I did a mountain without using a brush or a knife. What do you think of those mountains? I just used a brush up there. Hopefully, Ellie sees this because I think she does. She doesn't use a knife, and hopefully she sees this. You could still make your mountains look good with the brush. It looks really different. I like it. It looks really soft. The mountain looks uh, really soft. I know there's some artists out there that they don't even use a knife. Everything has to be brush strokes for them. But man, I'm really happy with I'm happy with this mountain. Wow, using a brush. 11 o'clock where you're at? Oh, so you're probably in the Midwest then. I've been. It's only 9:45 here, going on 10. The reason I'm painting is I don't have any. I'm off tomorrow, so and I got a lot done today, so I figure, and I don't have to get up early. I really like how this mountain came out. Now I'm gonna soften up the bottom of the mountain here. Not soften it up, but I'm gonna put some mist down here. It's gonna look cool. I'm using a different white. I'm using the Amsterdam white. I'm so used to the artist loft white. The artist loft white's very potent. It's uh, I gotta open my windows when I use that artist loft. Uh, you could tell the chemicals in there, whatever they use, it's pretty strong. But this Amsterdam seems pretty good. It's not as potent. You can't smell it like you can the artist loft white. There we go. Look at that mist down there. Man, that looks so wicked. I want to do that effect here on my hard edge between the pink and the blue. I just want to get rid of that edge in there in the sky. There we go. Looks like it's glowing. Wish I could put the moon right in here. I'm thinking that would look sweet. That would look so sweet. I don't know if I could do it with my finger. It's too close to the mountain. I'm going to put the moon right there in between the peaks. I see where I want it. I think I'm just going to put it in lightly first. See if it works. Whoops. I just put the moon in. I just seen I got to plug my iPhone in because it's going dead. So it probably stopped the video for a second. But I got my power right here. Sometimes I don't catch this and then you miss out on a lot of stuff I do. Look at that moon in there. Wow. Man, that looks so awesome. Look at that. You know what I've been doing lately, B, is using like darker colors. It gives the painting a little more like uh, like an ominous look. Ominous look. It looks really cool. This looks so cool right now. Just just this section right here looks pretty awesome. I like it. I think what I'm gonna do, because this is if it's a nighttime scene, I'm gonna make these trees pretty dark right now. These trees would be pretty dark. It's just sap green with black in it. I'll put a little highlight in it with for the moon. Little moon highlights peeking through the edge or something. Such a small painting. I think I'm going to try and do, all brush strokes on this painting. There we go. They don't even have to be that dark, so that's good. I can highlight them. I'll highlight them a little. I might highlight them right now. Let's see what happens. Uh, I just don't want them too dark. All right. Good enough for now. All right, let's see what I'm going to do here. Uh, I didn't get a new fan brush, but I found an older fan brush that still has a lot of length left on it. So I'm going to see if this works. I can't tell if this was a acrylic or an oil brush because I tore the tag off. But I like these darker scenes are so cool. Oops. Oh, can you see Edgar over there? Where is Edgar? Oh, there he is. I didn't know if you could see that. I didn't see him in unless you got a wider shot than what I can see. Can you see Edgar in there right now? You must be watching on TV or something. I didn't know I had him in the shot. really digging this. I'm digging it. Yo diggity. So I'm not going to use a knife. So I'm going to try and make some rocks down here. Let's see if I can do it with the brush here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Keep hitting my palette box. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, I should be able to sleep good tonight. All right, good enough for now. pretty fun for late night painting. Ruben's in the house. They have pinwheels, yeah, for like the 4th of July. Is that what you wanted to hear? They have a whole bunch right now for the 4th of July. Do you need pinwheels? Besides that, besides the 4th of July one, they're seasonal things. They don't carry them all the time. But if you go there now, you could get the seasonal ones. Hopefully that answers your question. Well, you could go look. I think every Michael's might be a little different, but I know they do have the seasonal 4th of July ones. You could spray paint it the color you want. Buy a 4th of July one and then just paint it or something. I got to get some ventilation going in this room. Hold on. Let you see my Edgar over there. Edgar, he's somewhere down there. There he is. I bought Edgar at Michael's, and then I use it for brushes. That was during the Halloween season. Tomorrow I'm fixing up the studio. I'm off tomorrow. All this stuff's going out, and I'm going to rearrange everything in here. I like the way this painting's coming out. I think I'm gonna do the clouds a little different and see if they just kind of, I'm gonna use like a dark color in here and just see if I can make some clouds with this dark blue. Kind of cool. Looks like I gotta re-hit my white again. Oh, here's my paper towels. I put a lot of white down here, and it looks like it kind of soaked in a little. So I'm gonna hit it again. It helps it give it a glow. Uh, that's the one thing about acrylic paint. It does soak in a little bit. You got to keep hitting it again. There we go. Now it looks like a lot of mist down there. But I'm really digging this one. Did you think I'd be up this late, Ruben? I think this is the latest I've ever done a painting. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I've been getting a lot done. I've got all the paperwork done for the summer fest. So I definitely have a spot for the Summerfest fair out here. And I have a spot for the 29th for the farmers market. I don't have my credit card machine yet. I tried to go on the website for the Secretary of State, and it wouldn't let me do it on my phone. So I tried to go to the bank, and they said they couldn't use their computer to do it. So I might have to. I think I can borrow the computer at the mailbox place to do it. Maybe. I think you have to be on a computer to sign up. Is what I think, because it wouldn't work on my phone. Look at that contrast. That's what I like about uh, these dark trees. Because look at how nice it shows up over that mountain. This is really cool. This is only like the third time I think I've ever put like the moon in there. I don't usually do these nighttime scenes. But I think I'm starting to like them because you get more of a you get a cool uh, like I like the dark colors. There's Venus. You're gonna think I flipped my lid, but I think I know what they meant when they mentioned Poe. Oh, this painting? Yeah. Well, also B, I put a Edgar Allan Poe short on a long time ago, and I know she commented on it. I thought that's what she was talking about. But I do have Edgar back there in the. He's my brush holder. You see him? I have another Edgar Allan Poe. I'll bring it out next time. It's kind of funny one. Because it has to do with my what I was in my career when I worked. I'll bring it out next time. You'll probably laugh. I think I'm gonna try this round brush to do some trees over here. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I just want like hints of few evergreen trees here. I guess that works. I'm missing my knife. I want to use my knife down here, but I said I was going to use a brush on this painting. No knife, because the knife would really make this water look cool. Wow, I really like this one. Let's try and brighten the moon up a little more. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to try and bring some moonlight uh, maybe down here. I don't know. Not quite working. That's all right. That looks cool. All right, I kind of like this. I'm gonna try and put a tree in here. Now that I got this new, it's a 2 inch round, or not a 2 inch, but a number two round, and I'm gonna try the liquid. This is liquid black, and I'm gonna give it a try. And I'm gonna try and put like a Edgar Allan Poe tree in here. Uh, I kind of want it leaning this way, then back in. You've probably seen me try and make trees before, but I never had this fluid paint. I always had to use my regular black paint, and it was hard to get it to flow. This stuff flows really nice and easy. This is probably the best tree I've ever made. Because it's easier to use this paint. It just flows off the brush a lot easier. Yeah, that's a nice brush holder. I used to read Mad Magazine. Yeah, Deanna. Hey, I'm up late. I know you're new to the channel. This is the latest I've ever been up, I think, because I'm off tomorrow. So I figure, well, I'll do one more painting. This looks turning out good. I wouldn't have done this tree if I didn't have this brush and this fluid paint. But I think the tree really added a lot there. It looks really cool. I think what I'm gonna do, because I'd like to put a big white cloud up here. I don't know if that'll ruin it. You could almost take this painting down to here, but I got to put something up here now. I didn't make the tree high enough. I think I'm gonna put a white cloud up there. Let's try it. Maybe the moon's like shining up on there. Can't go wrong with the cloud. One of those nighttime clouds. Yeah, I think he did use. I can't remember if he did a lot of trees like this or not. I know he did these a lot. Let's see. Let me put a little light on some of these branches here. Uh, there we go. I did a cool flower pot painting earlier. It came out good. Oh, there it is. Over there. It's not done, but look how bright that is. I know it's simple, but it looks so cool. I used a lot of glaze on that one to make it'll stay bright. Those colors fade away. If you don't put glaze in it, the colors dull down quite a bit. I think I'm gonna hit some light down here. Uh, like on the top of these trees, I'm thinking, just to see if it makes it look cool. Just a little bit. What was I gonna do? Oh, cloud. That's right. A big cloud up there. I guess I should start with a small cloud, a white cloud, to see what it looks like. I should use a wet brush. Let's try cloud. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. I just don't. I didn't put that in the right place though. I think it'll look good. Okay, with white clouds in here, a few at least. Uh, just don't know which way to run them. All right. I'll have to figure something out here. I can't really see my camera. They actually look pretty good. I wish I would have, I might have to lighten these up a little here. I think the white clouds look better than those dark clouds. I really do. So it's been an hour and 15 minutes. I think that's all I'm gonna do for right now. It's getting late. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the dark ones look like they're way, way in the distance to me, but they should be a little lighter. Those white ones look like they're closer. It's easy to lighten those up. If you've ever done here, I'll show you how you can do it. Like, to me, those look a little dark, but you could take your brush. Just take a clean brush that's wet. And you can get some of the darkness out of it with just a wet brush. Maybe they'll look better. And then they'll look further back if they're a little lighter. See how that works? It kind of took the that darkness away a little bit. That's what I'm seeing anyway, but yeah, there we go. I think it's going to be fine now. It's just they were too dark. Get them to blend further back in the distance. Acrylic's cool. You can learn all these tricks, on your own. There we go. All right. Let's see. I really like this one. It's different, that's for sure. Still got some things to do on it. I like the way the trees came out. You can see my brush strokes in there. I think I'm going to do it even a little more. But I'm going to finish it tomorrow. Wow, look at that tree. That tree is awesome, man. That's the best tree I think I've ever made like that. And it's all because of the correct uh, liquid of the paint. You know, you have to have the right consistency in the paint to do that kind of tree. If if your paint is too thick, you can't get that effect. Yeah. Yep. Every time I'll probably start doing more paintings with trees like this now, because that brush I got too, it works great. Plus the fluid acrylic. I'm just looking at that dead tree. I'm like, wow, that's amazing looking. Pretty good. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. It's pretty late. I can't believe you guys are still up. But there's a few more things I want to do on here. I want to, but it's too late. I want to put a little light on these trees from the moon, and maybe some more treetops back here. And I think the birds would all be sleeping right now. Yeah, I know those dead trees are kind of cool looking. We had one, there's a tree right down the street that got struck by lightning about when we had that real bad windstorm, that rainstorm. The tree, all the leaves fell off, and it ended up looking just like that, just in a matter of one day, getting struck by lightning. It's crazy. And it was funny, all the grass around the tree got fried as well, and the bushes. It must have been a big lightning bolt. I should have took a picture of it to show you. No, I'll probably go right to bed. I'll probably talk myself to sleep. All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you guys probably tomorrow sometime. Cheers. Thanks, Ruben. Later. See you, everybody. Be good night, Carlotta. Deanna, good night. Cheers, everybody.